welcome to today's English 梗 I'm 秦小芬 Annie。今天这段视频的 cut 来自于《哈利波特》中 Hermione 的扮演者 Emma Watson 2012年在 Ellen Show 上的一段采访。Ellen 问他和 English guys and American guys dating 感觉有什么不同？那 Emma 的回答呢，非常的 funny。
Yeah, there's definitely one or two differences that I've noticed. English guys are like very well put together.
Put together when a man or a woman who is dressed professionally and is also stylish can be described as put together. 就大家想象中那种英国的绅士啊，西装革履的，那个什么西装的款式啊、布料啊、条纹啊、配饰啊，都显得非常精致时髦的样子。Put together 就是把自己理解成收拾一下、包装一下，让自己看上去特别精神的样子。比如说 Kingsman 王牌特工里那些演员的那个样子。
Manners maketh man.
And they dress really well and they're like very well mannered. But they're also very restrained.
Dressed very well mannered, but very restrained. Restrained means characterized by reserve or moderation, unemotional or dispassionate, always showing calm control. 精致礼貌，但是又很克制，这是不是有点中文中禁欲系帅哥的感觉啊？
Like usually, you know, in the whole courting situation.
Courting situation 这个词很有意思，这个词有现代 dating 约会的意思，但是呢 date just date， 现代人刚见面约出去喝一杯呢就可以叫做 date。但是 court 是指20世纪早期那种约会，以结婚为目的的约会，非常的正式正经，互相呢两个人要绷着一点啊，很矜持。比如说2个月才牵手啊，半年才接吻啊，那种非常保守传统的约会。It's the experience of developing a deep relationship with someone, enabling each to find out everything about each other, developing unconditional love and trust, without rushing things to decide if this really is the person you want to spend the rest of your life. 简而言之就是 dating is for fun, courting is for marriage. Traditionally, courting would include no sexual activity, but today that is not usually followed. 排个序的话就是 first dating, then build up the relationship, then courting, then engage, and then married. 这里 Emma 的意思就是和 English guys 约会，就好像是要冲着结婚去一样，非常的严肃。
I'm used to being like, first of all, ignored for like the first 2 months of the ritual.
Ritual 在宗教上呢是指仪式程序，平时可以用来表示按规矩习惯。这里呢就是说 English guys 一开始呢会循规蹈矩的先装作没有注意到 Emma。我实在想不出来 Emma 这样的女生会没有注意到。不过转念又想，在英国可能还是有可能的，毕竟英国啊。懂吗？懂的都懂。
And then maybe they'll acknowledge my presence.
Acknowledge means accepting that something is true. 接受、承认事实。我呢非常建议大家学习单词的时候呢，尽可能的去看一看英英释义，因为很多单词英英释义呢才能够更清楚准确的解释这个词的用法。特别是当你遇到近义词的时候，一定要去看一看英英释义哦。这里 Emma 表达的意思呢，感觉有点像说，女人，你成功的引起了我的注意。
And then they'll probably be a little mean to me, and then maybe we'll, you know, whatever.
A little mean 引起了注意之后呢，两个人并不会马上陷入热恋，而是还要 mean 一下。这里的 mean 呢，不是指小气和抠，而是形容 a person that is so hot and sexy, it defies description and boggles the mind. 就对方可能太帅了、太性感了、太迷人了，然后就再加上可能比较若即若离啊，或者有点欲擒故纵啊，或者没有那么的热情，这种感觉让你有一点心烦意乱、难以形容、难以描述、捉摸不透的那种感觉。比如说你有一天出去玩，然后认识一个男生，两个人聊得很开心，感觉很来电，而且对方也很帅、很 hot， 然后互相留了电话、微信 ，but he's so mean for not calling you back.
And then I arrive in America, and I remember like few nights into Brown, this guy just being like, I like you, you're great, let's go out on a date, let's do it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what just happened?
Yeah.
This is like, you know, a huge culture shock for me.
Culture shock. Shock is a strong feeling of surprise. 习惯了和英国男人约会的 Emma 呢，第一次遇到 American guys 就遇到了 culture shock.Which is the shock of moving from one culture to another, often associated with laws, traditions, food, music, and general lifestyle choices 就可以翻译成文化冲突或者文化冲击。
Is that, you know, they're very like open and very straightforward, but they wear flip-flops, so I don't know if I like that.
Flip-flops 就是夹脚拖鞋，人字拖。Emma 呢，她虽然前面说这个美国的男生呢，让她觉得非常的 open， 非常的 straightforward 啊，然后觉得非常的 surprise， 或者觉得很特别 special， 但是他们穿 flip-flops， 他们穿夹脚拖，就是他觉得自己可能与他之前喜欢那种 style 啊，那种 posh English guys 就是不太一样，所以他就说啊，我不确定我是不是喜欢穿人字拖的男人。接下来我们来看一看网友对于 Emma 这段话呢是怎么评论的吧。英国人夏天在西班牙的时候可一点都不矜持。我觉得这个评论呢可能有两层意思啊。第一个层意思呢，确实就是说可能英国人给西班牙人的印象觉得他们其实也蛮open 的，蛮 straightforward， 也是喜欢那个女孩就会去要电话，或者说是去请她喝咖啡这样的类型。那可能啊，这是我猜还有一个意思，就是英国人呢曾经被评为全世界最令人讨厌的游客，因为呢他们经常 party 啊，然后跑到酒吧喝得烂醉，然后大晚上的时候会在人家的大街上打架呀，发酒疯啊，乱扔垃圾啊，甚至露着屁股啊，还吐得到处都是，一片狼藉的那样，就搞得当地非常的乱。网上有这样很多关于英国人这样形象的一些照片，所以可能这个评论也有意思，就是说，英国人到国外去，可一点都不是你描述的那种贵族的感觉哦。哈哈哈，他形容的这些英国男人，应该指的是英国2%的有钱人吧？你没有注意到英国的明星都是 posh English 吗？ posh 呢就是指优雅的、奢华的、高级的、上流的。那有个网友这个网友还接着说啊，就是我肯定没有去过英国的美国人，肯定以为我们都那样啊，但其实95%的英国人根本不是那个样子的。苏格兰人不是，威尔士人不是，北爱尔兰人不是，曼彻斯特人、伯明翰人等等都不是那个优雅高级的样子。这就好像英国人都以为美国人都是骑着马的牛仔一样。这里呢就是英国本地人现身说法了，说啊，Emma描述的那个人好像跟我们没有什么关系。人家说的是精英男，不是满大街的 Johnny。Johnny 呢就是非常普通的男生名字，类似于中文里的，没有冒犯的意思啊，我就随口想到的，比如张伟啊、李强啊，王建国啊。所以他不找穿 flip-flops 的人了，那作为一个澳大利亚人，我是不是没有机会了？提醒自己烧掉我的人字拖。他应该来巴西看看什么是真正的 straightforward。我们印度男孩会盯着你，一直一句话不说的盯着你，直到你尴尬的、害怕的走开。好啦，接下来呢，我们来看一看这段视频的无字幕版吧，看看你都可以听懂了吗
？Yeah, there's definitely one or two differences that I've noticed. English guys are like very well put together and they dress really well and they're like very well mannered. But they're also very restrained. Like usually, you know, in the whole courting situation, I'm used to being like, first of all, ignored for like the first 2 months of the ritual, and then maybe they'll acknowledge my presence, and then they'll probably be a little mean to me, and then maybe we'll, you know, whatever. And then I arrive in America, and I remember like few nights into Brown, this guy just being like, I like you, you're great, let's go out on a date, let's do it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what just happened?
Yeah.
This is like, you know, a huge culture shock for me, is that, you know, they're very like open and very straightforward, but they wear flip-flops, so I don't know if I like that.
好啦，今天视频就到这里啦，拜拜。希望你给我点个赞哟。你也可以收藏我的视频，并且关注我哟。